Y'all know how Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis claim to be the best of friends. They claim they will never disrespect each other in public because they will never fight each other inside that boxing ring. I used to blame Shakur Stevenson. I thought Shakur Stevenson was scared of Keyshawn Davis. Turns out, whole time Keyshawn Davis was the one scared.
Stop being a bitch.
I understand Keyshawn Davis fights this Friday. That's right, Keyshawn Davis will be fighting on a Friday. He called out Gervonta Davis. That's what you're supposed to do. Call out somebody that you know you cannot beat. But the man went out his way to say, yo, Shakur's my homie. I ain't never gonna fight Shakur Stevenson.
No, I will fight anybody but Shakur. Like, for real, I will fight anybody but Shakur.
Maybe Shakur Stevenson is the man's homie, but this is not what you want to do when you got a fight coming up this Friday. How you gonna have a fight in 3 days and say that you don't want to fight somebody? What Keyshawn Davis should have said is, I'll fight anybody at 135. I don't give a damn who they is. Even if that meant letting people believe that he could possibly fight Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn the Clown Davis, hopefully you lose this Friday. Speaking of that, who the hell is Keyshawn Davis fighting anyway? He's fighting Gustavo Lemos, a man coming off of a loss. That's right. Gustavo Lemos just lost to Richardson Hitchens.
Oh my God!
Speaking of Gustavo Lemos, he actually ran into Keyshawn Davis today in the sauna. That's right. Keyshawn Davis and Gustavo Lemos crossed paths and they did a face-off inside the sauna. Corniest thing I ever seen in my life. If you really got a fight coming up, if you're really thinking about hurting somebody, why would you do a fake promotion inside the sauna? Who the hell is you doing a face-off for, bro? Like, for real, for real. Who is you trying to impress by doing a face-off in a sauna?
He's a pussy, that's why.
Straight cornball activity. I used to be a fan of Keyshawn Davis, now I'm not. I will never be a fan of Keyshawn Davis ever again. Straight goof troop, I am telling you.
Son of a bitch.
Acting like you tough, fighting a man coming off of a loss, knowing damn well that you scared of Shakur Stevenson. Speaking of Shakur Stevenson, Jessie B Rodriguez, the man who fighting on Jerron Boots and his undercard, went out his way to disrespect Gervonta Tank Davis. That's right. What is it with everybody and anybody using Gervonta Davis' name for a little bit of attention? Even Jessie B Rodriguez. Jessie B Rodriguez did an interview and they asked the man, who do you think would win between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis? The man had the audacity to say that Shakur Stevenson would outbox Gervonta Tank Davis.
Tank Davis is a star.
Shakur Stevenson, in typical cornball fashion, reposted it on Twitter because he knows damn well he would not be able to say it himself. Whenever somebody got no character, no personality like Shakur Stevenson, he wait for somebody else to deride him just so he could repost it on the internet. Jessie B Rodriguez, a certified clown in my opinion.
Tank is just the best.
Speaking of Boots, the man who's about to fight somebody he already beat this Saturday. Jerron Boots Ennis, the man who fears Terrence Bud Crawford. That's why he's about to fight somebody this Saturday that he already beat. The man did an interview with Fight Hub and they asked Boots Ennis, will you ever fight Terrence Bud Crawford? Jerron Boots Ennis did not want to answer the question. He was hesitating to say Terrence Bud Crawford's name. If y'all don't believe me, go watch the interview. It is on Fight Hub TV right now. Boots Ennis is scared to say Terrence Bud Crawford's name.
This nigga's scared.
This weekend, it's a bunch of cornballs fighting Keyshawn Davis, B Rodriguez, and Jerron Boots Ennis. This weekend is the fights of the cornballs out the East Coast, using Gervonta Davis' name for attention.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough.
Speaking of Tank Davis, the man reposted this on Twitter today from 2022, December 20th. Gervonta said back then, I had to hustle all my life. I do not believe in luck.
Adapting to your situation.
Low-key, this is why I think that people hate on Gervonta Davis, because the man got a real story. The man grew up dealing with real-life situations. Gervonta Davis grew up in foster care. The man grew up in the group home. His OG was taken away from him when he was about 6 years old. There ain't nothing you could tell Tank that he ain't already been through. Guys like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, the list goes on. Them guys were spoon-fed. I don't care what y'all talking about. Shakur Stevenson was spoon-fed coming up. Devin Haney grew up rich. That is why they hate on Tank. Because Gervonta Davis got the story that they wish they did.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Boxing fans tend to gravitate towards fighters that they could relate to. Boxing fans tend to gravitate towards fighters that they see a bit of themselves in. So believe me when I tell you, 99.9% of Devin Haney fans are just like him. Soft as hell. 99.9% of Shakur Stevenson fans are more than likely wannabe gangsters. Soft as hell, every single one of y'all. And to all of y'all talking about Mr. Kid Austin got a glass jaw because he got dropped in his last fight, let me explain something to y'all. Kid Austin did not even get hit on his jaw. The man got hit in the back of the head. That is called a rabbit punch. That's why these punches are illegal in the sport of boxing. Maybe some of y'all do not know the story of Pritchard Colon. Pritchard Colon got hit several times in the back of his head by a fighter named Tyrell Williams. The man ended up like a vegetable for the rest of his life. Pritchard Colon is a prime example of why you should not get hit in the back of the head in boxing. Kid Austin don't got a glass jaw. The man got rabbit punched in his fight. But I don't expect y'all to know anything about that. I don't expect a Devin Haney fan to know anything about that.
Stop talking about that.
I said it before, I say it again. I say it 100 million times. 95% of boxing fans don't know a thing about the sport. 95% of boxing fans never threw a punch a day in their life, and they never will. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Kid Austin did not get hit in his jaw. Let one of your favorite fighters get punched in the back of the head and see how he reacts.
Southpaw always got some bullshit he want to start.
There is a reason that rabbit punches are illegal in the sport of boxing. But I don't expect the Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney fan to know anything about that. And last but not least, I see a gang of y'all in my comment section talking about, yo, Southpaw TV, why you always flip on fighters? Why one day you rock with a fighter, then the next day you do not rock with the man no more? For example, like Keyshawn Davis. I used to be a fan of Keyshawn, now I'm not. It is that simple. It's called I am a human being and I got a right to change my mind.
I know Southpaw TV.
Second off, I do not value an opinion of a clown in the comment section who never threw a punch a day in his life. Let me repeat that. 99.9% of y'all in the comment section never threw a punch a day in your life.